This episode of the Rogue Deck Builder is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, the #1 source for games and gaming accessories, and by GatheringMagic.com, the #1 source for Magic the Gathering news and articles. Hi there, it's Kevin with Gathering Magic and Roguedeckbuilder.com here with another matchup with Unexpected Genius. Yes, we'd like to play first. And this is a keepable hand. We got plenty of ramp. We got the Psychic Spiral. We have ways to actually cast a pretty quick Kiora and then ramp, hopefully into a nice little Unexpected Results or Blast of Genius, whichever we find first. So, gonna go up against, this looks like another Monsters list, but we might have the ramp to actually get us there this time. This is gonna be a Forest and a Carotid, and then next turn we can Kiora. Alright, a Sacred Foundry. Now this is interesting. I have not a clue what we're up against. This could just be the Naya control list. And Domri does come out here. And see if he hits. He does not hit with his Domri. So we can actually Kiora. And yeah, the right plays is just Forest and Kiora. And unfortunately we just have to put this on the Mystic. So I'm thinking about taking out the Instant Infinite and Psychic Spiral main board and just adding 2 Core Serve crew fixes here. This is what I'm definitely going to do. And what we'll take out is, I don't know about these Primeval Bounties. Maybe just take out a 1 of Mizium Mortars, or something is just missing here. And we'll mess around with it. Maybe the Corsairs will allow us to avoid a lot of the land flood that we've been experiencing, or just help us ramp, of course. Then with like the Kioras and the Urban Evolutions, Corsair Crew Fix actually becomes a lot more formidable, as you can actually play lands off the top of your library. Geez, here I think we just Temple. Put that on the bottom. And we draw a card and play an additional land. Another Temple. And put that on top, because that draws us cards. But I'm thinking that like Stormbreath Dragon's going to take out Kiora here. But Epic Experiment works very well with Psychic Spiral. If we get off a huge one. I mean, Enter the Infinite is going to be the win condition with Psychic Spiral. Again, I just don't like it main boarded. What can he do in a turn 4? Oh, he's going to Celestial Charm, put out a Vigilant Knight that he's going to attack into Cure. So, yeah, this looks to me to be the Naya more Naya control. I don't know what the white's in here. Maybe it's just Naya aggro. And he's got another Celestial Charm. Well, we'll make him use it. And keep Kiora. Okay, it's going to be Gorklon Rampager. Well, that's a lot to kill off a Kiora. But, I mean, that Domri is going to be very hard for us to deal with. And that kills our ramp. But we have an Urban Evolution. Geez, Domri is close to actually going lethal with his ult. And Xenagos is going to be difficult for me to deal with as well. So let's see what we can do here with an Urban Evolution. Nothing. That's what we can do. So again, Corsair Crew Fix will be nice. Too much lands. That's the name of this game. As again, I think it is Xenagos is here. Takes up Domri and then goes for the ult on Domri. But I need to hit something huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're still 4 lands away from Worldspine Wurm. But the good news is he's almost in Blast of Genius range with the amount of times he's shocked himself. 6 mana for Aurelia's War Leader. Oh, Mizzy Mortars, you are definitely coming in. But I mean, I'd have to hit off something like crazy, good off the top here. Because a Blast of Genius at this point doesn't even do it. It kills a Dommery, but then I die 3 for 5, 6. Yeah, then I die the following turn. So, a Psychic Spiral is a terrible main board to play dismiss anyway with another land. Alright, so what can come in is, of course, the Mizzy Mortars are really good against his deck. I'm liking actually to visit Draco Genius as well. Cures are fine. Xenagos isn't very good. Plasm Captures are actually decent in his type of build. And so are kind of Primeval Bounties. So Enter the Infants come out. I'm thinking Epic Experiments come out against aggressive draws. Borbermost is fine. So maybe Kioras are the weak link here, because they're not going to do much. And we'll take out one of Plasm Capture, and I'll submit this away. So hopefully we can ramp into a big Plasm Capture, counter like a Aurelia, and that's 6 mana, and then from there we can hopefully we can combo off. So yes, we'd like to play first. This is a keepable hand. No, we'd not like to mulligan this. We got the Mizzy Mortars to deal with basically everything in his deck. And hopefully now we can draw into one more land and we can start the unexpected results ramp. So no first turn Elvish Mystic, that's nice. And again, now we got double unexpected results, but we have to hit into that third land source. Otherwise, I think we're just going to be too slow. And see if a Sylvan Carrot of its own comes down here. Yes, it does. So blue source would be awesome because we can counterspell anything, and then unfortunately we do not hit it. It's another Plasm Capture. Which Domri coming out again? Another Sylvan Carotid. Well, Mizzy Mortars is looking awesome if we can actually find a land here. There we go. So what we will do is we will unexpected results, and I'm actually hoping to hit a land. Not a Mizzy Mortars. And that's fine. Help us scry something away. Because then we'll have a Plasm Capture. Ooh, this is actually... Yeah, we'll put that on the bottom. We don't want that on top. And next turn we can keep a Plasm Capture up. But if Aurelia just comes out here, we will have to Mizzy Mortars her. Xenagos comes out. Okay, it does look like it's going to be a 5 mana casting cost. It's going to be a Xenagos, but Xenagos at this point doesn't do much. We'll just counter whatever comes out next turn. And then have a huge Plasm Capture. So I hope he has an Aurelia's War Leader. Can we? I don't think there's any point here to shocking ourselves. So let's hope he does draw a land and the Aurelia. And we got double Plasm Capture up. So a Boros Reckoner isn't the juiciest target to Plasm Capture. It's only 3 mana. But I'm assuming he probably doesn't have anything else in his hand that he can cast for 2 now. Maybe a little elf that could. If he does that, yep, okay. I might just overload a Mizzy Mortars next turn. We can wait one more turn to overload a Mizium mortar. Overload a Mizium. Because it does. Well, what can he draw into for 3 after that? Because red, and then at 6, and then I still couldn't quite even. Yeah, we don't need to quite yet. This is going to be blue, and then we can urban evolution or unexpected results. I think I'll just urban evolution here, and hopefully hit some lands. Well, we'd have to hit a land, so maybe this isn't the right. Maybe the right play is just unexpected results. And yes, we'd like to use ability. No, we won't pay 2 life. And that way we can block the little elf that could and counter something. Jeez, at this point I still think I do Plasm Capture, and this is unfortunate that this is happening this way, as, well, I could allow him, it does 6 damage, 6, 7, and then we just Mizium Mortars next turn. Overload? No, we can't overload a Mizium Mortars anyway. So, these Plasm Captures end up not being the greatest targets against Boros Reckoners. And at this point, I am going to kill. I'm going to wipe his board. But he's still fine though with Xenagos, and I will unexpected results and hopefully hit something juicy here. Which is not juicy. Another forest. We're ramping, but it's too slow of a ramp with triple unexpected results in. Especially if he draws into his land now and then proceeds to cast like a Gore Clan Rampager, but he doesn't have it. So again, we are just gonna go for the unexpected results. Another land. Ay, ay, ay. It doesn't matter because what we're going to end up doing here is casting one more unexpected results. And getting a lowly elf. Alright, so you can scry now, and he's in good position. I need to find anything here. We have tons of mana, but I'm out of Plasm Captures. Carotid, another Carotid. At this point, is it just Urban Evolution? Or do we keep just unexpected resulting? Not what I wanted to see. We'll try it one more time. Huh. And put that on bottom. And we'll Carotid. So we have an insane amount of mana. But an active Xenagos and Aurelia's War Leader is just something that can really hurt us. I mean, I'm gonna cast a World Spine Worm. But a World Spine Worm can't block an Aurelia War Leader. Because I'm thinking he's using a Gore Clan Rampager here. Brimaz. Ouch. That does hurt. Well, not too bad. Does 6 damage. We can block the 1/1. And next turn we can, of course, World Spine Worm. and see if he can deal with that. And I think we just still do put out a mana left sliver. And try to outrace this Aurelia. He has a Chain of the Rocks. Probably. No. Archangel Thune. Okay. So we got to outrace that. It gets haste. Ay, ay, ay. So I don't think there's anything I can do against that. We got to like draw into a Blast of Genius and actually have a way to actually... Because he gains 6 life. And I'm dead next turn unless I somehow draw into something. With the amount of mana, you'd think I'd be able to cast something. A Temple. Frustrating, frustrating, frustrating. I mean, Blast of Genius does not even do this. Does not even work here. So I think what I have to do is just Urban Evolution. Try to draw some sort of cards here. There's another World-Spine Wurm, but it does not do it. We got to go Unexpected Rolled in Blast of Genius. And that gets us there. So World-Spine Wurm attacks, though. I mean, do I have enough for... I don't even have enough for Blast of Genius if I Urban Evolution. I only have 5 mana. So one time we just have to, you know, pray for some sort of Blast of Genius off the top here from an unexpected results. Because, again, even Amazing Mortars at this point doesn't do it, as he's a 4/5. But I could hit 2. With Urban Evolution, I could hit 2. Two Museum Orders. Or I could hit an Imagus Elemental. Just going to be unexpected results here. Hopefully we get lucky with Blast of Genius. It is a Seal and Keratin. We lose this game. So, unfortunately, this deck is beginning to seem a little bit too clunky to actually be playable. Again, maybe it was just luck of the Irish last night, being St. Patrick's Day. As, where are my Blast of Genius? There they are, 3 cards down. As we were hitting, I was drawing on fire with the Blast of Genius World-Spine Wurm combos and whatnot. But that game, yeah, I did have no answer for a flyer here. I'm going to put in the Corsair Crew fixes, and hopefully that helps us get rid of this like land flood. As we can play lands off the top. We'll try that. We'll try one more game. This has been Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching.